What's up, YouTube? It's your boy J Rod. I'll take it off. So, what's happening? I've been off for about a week. I had a lot of stuff I had to do at my house. I had to paint my bathroom, remodel it, lay mulch down because we had a good week of good weather, and I had to get some honey-do lists done. My girl's been on me about it, so I finally got to it. And I wanted to hit on a thing. I know it's old now, but it's about the shooting, because I didn't get a chance to say anything about it. I have 4 girls, and one of them's got light-up shoes. And I asked her one day why she didn't want her shoes anymore that she wanted so bad. I mean, this is the only shoes she wanted for, I'd say, at least a month or 2. And we went and got her a pair, and now she won't even wear them. And I said, why? And she says, Daddy, because if somebody comes to school and starts shooting, my shoes might light up and give it away. I had to go to my room and cry and really think about that for a minute, because I'm a believer in a gun. I believe that everybody should own a gun and have the right to protect their family. But what I don't believe, and I used to, but after this and more that it's on, is I just don't believe everybody should own a machine gun or a bump stock. You know, if you want to own a gun, you want to own a rifle, that's fine. But machine guns, think about that. I mean, there's no use of having a machine gun unless you're in the Army or a law enforcement. And another thing that really hits at me is the fact that it's up to the parent to teach their kids gun safety and gun laws and everything. And if you see that your kid is not at the mind capability, just because you want him to shoot a gun and own a gun, doesn't mean that he needs to have one. You need to think about that before you go out. And a lot of people buy their kids guns and stuff. I don't, but there's nothing wrong with that. They do have BB guns, but I just feel like when they're able to, old enough to buy a gun, they can have one. But back to what I was saying about the shoes and the shooting, it's just heartbreaking that we have come to this. I mean, when we have to start talking about arming guards to go to school with their kids. I mean, when I was growing up, we wore hats. You know, the worst thing you got in trouble for was smoking cigarettes behind the bleachers during lunch break. And Mr. Shackelford used to catch everybody because that was his little thing that he liked to do. It's just sad that the world's come to that. And this weekend, I'm going to the NASCAR speed park with my kids and my wife to celebrate my 9-year-old's birthday. I can't wait to really ride the go-kart, so you have to have a license to drive. And it's got an amusement park and a big old arcade. I think she's really going to have a blast. Something that really makes me mad at myself is you're looking at 2 drone controllers. One's about a $500 drone. One's probably about a $100 drone. I bought the $500 drone, and I was flying it. And I never flew one before, and I didn't know nothing about it, and I lost it because I got 9 acres, and about 4 acres of it is blackberry bushes with thorns. So I lost it somewhere in there. Well, I get another one, and I learned to actually fly this one around my house, take area views, pictures, and everything. Well, yesterday I was flying it way up in the air, and I turned one way real quick, and the sun caught me in the eyes, and it blinded me. So I lost another one, and I'm debating on if I'm even going to buy another one or not. Wrestling news, Ronda Rousey, I think it's great what they're doing with her and her promotion right now. What way they're leading her into the WWE, I kind of feeling like they're Stone Cold Steve Austin and her, you know, making her above the authority and nothing else matters and stuff like that. I really like the angle they're going with that. I'm really going to be heartbroken for John Cena if he don't make it to WrestleMania. Due to the simple fact that he worked as hard as anybody else does, and he does deserve it. I don't like him. My kids love him, and that's why WWE loves him. Another thing I found out last night when I was watching SmackDown that I really didn't notice until they mentioned it was the Usos have been in WWE for 10 years and have never, ever been to WrestleMania. I didn't know that. I just can't believe I didn't realize that. I mean, you're talking about one of the best tag teams that's going to go down in history as the rule of the tag team champions that wins the belt the most often. I think it's held by Edge and Christie or the Hardys 10, and I think that they will wind up beating that. AJ Styles, it's phenomenal. I wanted to go see SmackDown. It's coming here. We go all the time. If you look at all my tickets to the live events and stuff and my belts and stuff that I get, we go to about everyone that comes to town. But for some reason we didn't go to this one. I think it was more because our kid's having a birthday party and we're not going to make it two big back-to-back things. I mean, we got a little bit of money, but we ain't got it like that. I just wanted to catch up on my YouTube page and inform everybody, and appreciate everybody logging in and supporting my channel. And I like to support as many channels as possible. I'm new at this. This is my first, couple months of learning everything. I went yesterday and I bought a nice all-in-one computer. I think it's like $700 for the computer, and it's got a camera, and I can do a lot of video editing, and I can make some good vlogs. I went and got a GoPro camera. I did try this one out for anybody that's ever bought one of these. Let me see if I can find a case to it. Here's the case to it. It works good, but it's generic cheap, and it's $30, $40, and that's exactly what you get out of it. I don't recommend it because you're going to want to buy something better. You're going to say, okay, it did what it's supposed to do, but I want something a little bit better. Why waste your $30, $40 on this when you can just go ahead and I'm telling you to buy that up for camera? Well, I'm going to get off here because I'm going to run to Office Max and pick the computer up. They say it's ready, and I'll get back at you. But like I say, man, we need to start thinking about our gun laws. I don't believe we should take any guns away from anybody except for the ones that don't deserve it or don't have it. I just think we need to have some stricter gun laws. I mean, right now all it is going to blow a bunch of hot air for the first month or two, and then everybody's going to die down, and nothing else going to be done about it till another big shooting happens. And I want to tell you, for us parents that have kids, I got kids in 3 different schools, that elementary to high school. And I'm telling you, I'm scared to death to send them to school anymore. I mean, it happens to the small town. I live in a small town. It's always the small towns or the little towns, the quiet towns. We've had 2 people arrested last week with Facebook pages saying that they're going to shoot up our middle school, and they got a gun holding it, and he went to jail for it. And then another guy in high school did it, and he went to jail for it. So it's happening right here in our backyard, and it scares me to even send my kids to school. But I appreciate everybody tuning in, and have a good day. I'm going to go out and enjoy the weather and finish laying down this mulch. Hey, Rod. Peace out.